We're here with head coach Peter Ewald of the Franklin Pierce Sprint football team. Franklin Pierce coming off a tough loss Saturday, but outside of the loss, coach, a lot of great things to build off of. We could go through the stats, but just your thoughts on Saturday's game.
Well, I think we found out a lot about our team, and I think first game in the history of the college, you're going in with a whole bunch of unknowns, and I think one thing that we learned is that we have some resolve in the program, and that's really a testament to our players.
I think when you get to any level of football and you've got a young team like what you guys have, 28 true freshmen, going against a more veteran team, a team that's played in this league a lot longer, you guys really dominated at the point of attack on both sides of the ball, offensive line and defensive line. How impressive was that to see a group that's only been together for 3 weeks do that? 156 yards rushing, holding them to 65 yards rushing. Just how impressive is that to see from a young line like that?
Well, I think that we had some success, but we need to clean up a lot of things. And I think this week coming up is going to be very important to us to fix the things that we can fix and get better at what we did well, and hopefully fix the things that we didn't do well, and we certainly did much of both.
Tyler Matthews, first game, 191 yards of total offense, 3 touchdowns, 1 touchdown passing, 2 touchdowns rushing. Maybe the most important stat, 0 interceptions. True freshman in his first collegiate game. How much poise did he show you and the decision-making ability? Because in the offense that you guys run, it's the quarterback has to make some snap-second decisions.
He really made some good decisions. He obviously with no interceptions, and the way he managed the game and kept us in the game and actually brought us back to take a lead with about 6 minutes to go shows that he has the ability to be a very good football player in this league.
DJ McDonald, 105 yards rushing. Some of those runs came for tough 3, 4, 5 yards on third down to convert first downs, and even on fourth downs. Just talking about how tough of a style he had running on Saturday.
DJ the horse for us. We gave him the ball, I think, something like 20 times, and he does not disappoint. He runs hard all the time, and he's got a real good feel for he's got a good patient attitude when he runs the ball, and then when he hits the hole, he has an attitude when he gets there. And he's a good tough back, and look forward to him for the next 4 years as well.
You hear the old adage, football teams make their most improvement from week 1 to week 2. Why is that, and what are some things that you're maybe looking for specifically from your team to improve upon from week 1 to week 2?
Well, I think it's the first week of facing real competition, and I think that there's so many unknowns, and especially with our program being the first game in the history of the college, there were many unknowns. I think if you look across the board, there are many unknowns, and every year you have different things that go on during the preseason, and I believe that it always happens that way. The first week is usually a feeling out week and trying to find out where you are, and then the second week you kind of have a good understanding of what you're doing, and hopefully you can focus on improving everything that you didn't do as well as you'd like to in that first week.
As we said earlier, outside of the outcome, I don't think the program or the athletic department could have scripted a better day. Student turnout was great. The feedback from the students, whether it was to some of the players, we just spoke with Josh Tilton. He had said he'd gotten some feedback from the students, athletic department officials. The weather was perfect, great facility. The fans that came, the parents that came. What were your thoughts just on the overall event? Maybe not necessarily the game X's and O's wise, but the entire event and being a part of it.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Oak Mountain Regional. Those guys were fully prepared for us, did a great job for us in every way, getting the field ready, crowd control, everything. They were just fantastic. So I'd really like to thank them. I'd also like to just I think the Franklin Pierce contingent that was there found out that it was real football. And, I think that's going to breed some enthusiasm within everyone on campus. And hopefully that will catch on, and this will become a pretty big thing for us.
All right, Coach Peter Ewald, Franklin Pierce Sprint Football Coach. We'll talk to you later on this week as we get ready for Football Friday and then get ready for Sunday's game with Penn.
All right, Doug. Thanks.